Welcome back to DIY for under $100. I'm Erin and this is Wendy. Today's project is a homemade wooden soap mold.
Yes, and ours has a lid that you can use or not use, and it's hinged on the sides. It took us about 20 minutes-ish
To put it together.
put it together. We pre-sawed everything and pre-drilled holes, and we actually had to cut twice on the ends because the instructions weren't right. So anyway, we did that, and so right now we're going to show you how we make this.
Need for this project.
A 1x4x6 cut into two 16-inch pieces, one 14 3/8 inch piece, and two 3 5/8 pieces.
Yes, which we actually found was incorrect.
Yes, we did. We had to recut those, and we cut them to
4 inches each.
4 inches each to go in between the long ones to make the box. We followed the directions, and the directions were wrong, which occasionally happens. So it's a good thing we had more width than we needed.
Yes.
And we pre-cut this to save time, and we also pre-drilled holes here and here to put the side pieces on, and we pre-drilled the hole for the lid knob to go on, which is also what you need. You also need, obviously, saws, and we don't have circular saws, so we used the saw.
Which was a pain in the butt.
It was a pain in the butt. And of course, we have various measuring tools. We have a square,
And whatever this is.
that's also a square. It's a different kind of square.
That's
That's an L. We have an L.
and tape measure.
Screwdriver.
Sandpaper for when you cut wood with your hand saw and break pieces off and it hurts. A pencil to measure. Measure twice, cut once, always.
Yes, very good tip. And
We need hinges for the long side pieces.
because they're going to actually flap down away from the soap to allow you to get it out of the mold. If you try to put soap in a box, unless you are really strong, it's not coming out real easy. So we put hinged flaps on the side. And you need two different size drill bits. One for the holes for the screws that will be about the same size, and then one for the hole for the screw that the knob has on it, because you don't want too small of a screw or your wood could crack, and that's bad. That's bad.
Sure.
So, alrighty, well, this is all of our stuff, so we're going to go ahead and assemble this now. Okay?
One of our hinges, because we need those. How many do we need?
We can put two on each side. I have a ratchet screwdriver because it makes things so much easier for me.
Screwdriver. Ratchet.
Okay. Thank you. And since we're using this for soap, this is a soap mold. I'm not going to line or paint this in any way. When we get ready to actually put soap in it, we're going to line it with either freezer paper or parchment paper on the inside so that it doesn't stick to the the wood, because the soap will stick to the wood if you don't have something between the wood and the soap.
Jesus. I have 0 upper body strength.
Uterus. We would have been able to cut this wood a little more perfectly had I a circular saw, but I don't. And so next time we do a project like this, hopefully I'll have one. Or at least I will have borrowed one. The actual instructions for this said to screw in all of the sides solid, but I really didn't agree with that. That's why we're doing it this way with hinges, because I have seen others with hinges, and that seemed like a better idea to me.
Well, that way when you put soap in it, you don't have to like tilt it over and like shake it out, or have to worry about the paper ripping when you try to pull it out.
Yeah. Well, freezer paper is slick on one side, so it should just peel right off the soap. If it sticks to the freezer paper, you probably haven't finished making your soap before you put it in the mold, I would think. Why I use the ratchet screwdriver, because it's so much easier. Okay, I guess it's okay. So now I can take that side down. Switch these pieces away.
Okay, see, and you would just be able to pull yourself right out.
Yep. And that's going to make a nice fat 4-inch bar of soap. I'm excited. I have decided to take soap making seriously and do it from scratch. I'm going to try it anyway. Okay, so we want to flip it upside down and
Do one at a time.
yeah, let's do one at a time. You have the ratchet. Not bad for my dirty left hand.
This side is a little dapped, but
Well, that's okay. Paper. Yeah, you're gonna put paper in there. Plus, you're gonna have. There's gonna be a bunch of cord that holds it all together.